They already control your real estate, they already control your fiat money, now they want to control your crypto. Over a decade ago, we saw how they introduced the CRS, the Common Reporting Standard, at FATCA, a system designed to track every move you make, requiring automatic reporting to your home country, gradually closing the circle around you. Of course, the OECD didn't come to help us, didn't come to make things more relaxed, safe, or competitive. It came for one clear reason: to take what's yours without you even realizing it. The OECD has launched CARF, the Crypto Asset Reporting Framework. This is not a proposal, it is a reality, a global system for the automatic exchange of information, especially focused on cryptocurrencies. The goal is clear: to know how much you own, when you store, who you interact with, when you convert it to fiat, and what transactions you carry out. It's designed to anticipate a new wave of aggressive taxation. If you pay attention, they are closing off every escape route, from cash to crypto, in order to know at all times what you have, what you don't, when you use it, how you use it, and why you use it. It's only going to escalate until they control everything and impose an exit tax because your crypto assets are now visible, applying market valuations on unrealized gains. This is already happening in countries like Norway and Spain, though in the latter not yet for crypto. Also, they could start taxing your global wealth even if it doesn't generate income with wealth taxes, or they may impose taxes on unrealized gains every few years, something already being studied in Germany and promoted by the OECD since 2023. The process will reach a point where they tax you based on your passport even if you move abroad, once they have tracked your crypto again, possible through the coming digital euro. CARF requires exchanges, banks, and platforms to collect and share user information based on tax residency. However, in practice, identity documents are also being used as an indicator of citizenship. In some cases, not at all, this leads to reporting to the country of citizenship as well. Naturally, this has long been the case for the US citizens, but we are now seeing similar patterns in other aggressive jurisdictions. This dual identification allows governments to detect whether a national has escaped tax-wise to another country. The objective is not just collect taxes today, it's to prepare the ground for nationality-based taxation, citizenship-based taxation, passport-based taxation, similar to the US model, which is already being debated in the French National Assembly and is like to reach the European Union sooner rather than later. Even Switzerland, one of the world's most crypto-friendly countries, has fallen. It lost its banking secrecy a while ago, and this week it fell in the crypto space. Until recently, you could move millions in crypto there, convert them to Swiss francs, and withdraw in fiat without anyone asking questions. Banks like Dukascopy, local exchanges, and prepaid cards make things easy. It was a safe haven for many millionaires, but not anymore. Switzerland signed the CARF multilateral agreement on the 26th of November 2024. In February 2025, it submitted the draw law to integrate CARF into its national legislation. In June 2025, it published a list of 74 countries with which it will begin exchanging information in 2027. This list includes all countries in the European Union, of course, the UK, Canada, Australia, Brazil, Armenia, Gibraltar, Barbados, and the Cayman Islands. These measures are not just theory, they are part of the active proposal within the OECD's Pillar 2 and the guidelines aiming to harmonize global taxation on large fortunes. The real goal is not just to control crypto. The true purpose of all of this is to make sure that no one, regardless of citizenship or legal structure, can escape the tax radar without paying a single euro. Because today, most reporting, excepting for US citizens, is if you live in countries where crypto is still at 0% and your wallets become traceable, places like Cyprus, Portugal, Switzerland, Germany, or Malta, those countries want to tax you, but they will know every wallet you have, everything you have changed with them, and in some cases, not all, they report based on citizenship even if your tax residency is elsewhere. Be aware this isn't yet the norm, but if they do this information could form the basis for future retroactive measures or even taxation based on passport. Some countries outside CARF remain valid options to protect your financial privacy. Paraguay, the Dominican Republic, the UAE, Thailand, Serbia, Grenada, for example. These are places where you can still open exchange accounts or live without being part of the global financial surveillance system, or even obtain their passports to open all those accounts using that document. Paraguay, for instance, has an outstanding tax system. You pay 10% on local income, 0% on foreign income, and they don't care about what you hold abroad. For now, it's not even part of CRS. You can get citizenship after a few years or through an expedited process if you contribute something significant to the country. Also, we have Serbia, allows you to obtain citizenship by merit or exception in less than 6 months, and it hasn't seen CARF. In fact, it hasn't even seen CRS. Granada offers citizenship by investment with a passport that is outside the system. You already know how important it is to keep your funds in self-custody. Don't leave your assets on centralized exchanges. Try to buy or sell through platforms that do not report and are not likely to do so in the future. Control your keys, because once you convert to fiat using a linked account, the entire trail can be traced, even if that wallet doesn't have your name. These people are not stupid. When the IRS put you in a back room, as they have done with several of my clients, you either talk or talk. There is no other way out. These governments are operating on another level. I'm not saying the Spanish authorities in my case are just as aggressive, but the measures we are seeing suggest they are not far off. The magic lies in properly structuring your tax residence in countries outside CARF, obtaining a second or third passport from a non-aggressive country, keeping your crypto in self-custody, and if your wealth is significant, even using shielded structures like trusts, foundations, or fiduciary setups that align with your tax residency and won't be made transparent. But time is running out. By 2027, the system will know much more about you than you think, and if you haven't prepared, it might already be too late. If you need something, you have the form in the descriptions. We can get a new tax residency, a new citizenship by investment or merit, or maybe a good structure in Cook Islands, Nevis, Cayman Islands, or we see what we can do together.